Hello, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. I'm going to be doing a chakra reading for the sign of Leo for the year 2025. I've been doing chakra readings for different sort of political figures and the like, and I thought to myself, people seem to really enjoy the chakra reading, so why don't I do them for each sign for the year ahead? Now, I'm going to be using a deck called the Crystal Ally cards. And it is a deck of crystals. And the deck is by a woman named Naisha Ashian. And I'll put it down in the descriptor, the name of the book and the name of the deck and the name of the author. It's called the Crystal Ally Cards, and the edition that I'm using is the Millennial Edition. It has a few more cards than her original Crystal Ally cards, but both decks are fabulous. Now, so we're going to go up the chakras for Leo. Now, of course, Leo is a fire sign, and we're in a 2025 is a new vibrational frequency, right? So we're actually in a 9 vibration this year. 9 is the vibration of healing. It's the vibration of brotherhood and sisterhood. It's the vibration associated with forgiveness. It's also the 9 as the last number in the series, right? 1 to 9 is a time of wrapping up and extracting meaning from our experiences. Now, this particular cycle of 9 began in 2017 when we were in a 10-1 vibration. Now, we've gone through 8 years, and then 2025 starts the 9th year of that cycle. And then in 2026, we go back to the 10-1 vibration, which is another time of change. And if we look back, the time before 2017, where there was a big change, and 2008, the last time we were in a 10-1 vibration, and the first time we were actually in a 10-1 vibration, when we were in the 2000s, because it's the universal year. So 2000 would have been a 2, 2001 would have been a 3, et cetera, right? And so we only got to 10 in 2008, and that was the year that Barack Obama beat John McCain for the presidency. And then in 2017, which was the next time we were in a 10-1 year, that was when Trump was inaugurated. So we have something in 2026, we have a new 10-1 vibration, and things are changing. So, but this year ahead, 2025, the one we're talking about today, is about separating the wheat from the chaff, the meaning of the last 8 years, right? So that's the kind of energy, wrapping up forgiveness, ending cycles, and then we begin anew in 2026. And the interesting thing about that is that there are 3 planets. Well, actually, is it 3? It's Uranus and Neptune, and yes, 3 planets. Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn will be moving only temporarily into the next sign next year, and then go back into the sign that they have been in for years. And then the next year they leave the signs and don't come back. So there is this shift of energy, and when the Saturn and then planets out, further out from Saturn, are changing signs, usually there's a big shift in. And the last time that really happened was like 2008, 2010. That time, 2011, there was a lot of big energy shifts, and we're going to have another one of those big energy shifts. So let's look at the root chakra for Leo. Leo is, knows what they want. I'm wearing my amber beads today, my amber earrings. Amber is actually ancient sunshine, right? So, all right. So what do we have for Leo? Fire, agate, passion. Passion. This is your root chakra. So your root chakra is the earth chakra. It connects you to your family, your clan, your ancestors. It connects you to your body, right? It is an earth chakra. Its issues are security and safety and survival, really. It's a survival chakra. And so, in a way, the root chakra says, what do you need to stand on this year of 2025? And for you, Leo, it's your passion. This also would say to me that one of the best ways to ensure your security this year is to follow your passions, to sort of let the heart lead the way, let your heart lead the way of the feet, perhaps, right? Fire agate, very creative, very passionate. It's a fire stone. You're a fire sign, and it's got a heart. That's actually a heart, right? And Leo rules the heart. So yeah, fire agate. Yes, creativity. So stand on your creativity. If you want to make money through your creativity. All right. So the next chakra is the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is the water chakra. So it deals with our feelings, our emotions. It's where we digest our food, right? It's where we like absorb. So there's a nurturing quality to this. It's also the place in the body where we have our, ovaries and fallopian tubes, right? And well, gonads in men, but like when they're still up there and they haven't gone down, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that area, it's all the same. It doesn't matter, male, female, that's the area, creativity, and also physical creativity, right? So like actually having babies, or, you could also be creating something, a novel, a piece of art, a sculpture, whatever. So it's the creative chakra. It's also the chakra that we have to be careful that we don't get enmeshed, and that we have safe boundaries here, secure boundaries, safe boundaries, and the boundaries, not too much and not too little, right? And that really kind of depends on you, your chart, your what your moon is in, because that chakra is associated with the moon via the tree of life, the purple one. There, see that little purple? Okay, there it is. Can't do this. Wow. See where my thumb is, the purple one? Yeah, so that's Yesod, and that connects with the um the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'll have to move all the way over. Is the orange one there? That's an adjusting table, if you're wondering what that is. I had some patients this week, so I had to pull the table out. All right, let's see what we got. Peridot increase. Ooh, now Leo, peridot is your birthstone, right? That sort of olivey green birthstone. Peridot is actually volcanic in its nature. My husband actually has a piece of uh, volcanic, lava, I guess, right? And in it is these little like pieces of peridot. So it's created under really, really intense heat, right? Like, well, most of these are, right? Intense heat, intense pressure. It's an earth stone, but it is a stone of increase. And so what I would say is, because this chakra is actually associated with money, this could be a very good year for you in that respect. And it is a foundational place, right? In the tree of life, it's Yesod, it's the foundation. And so you're sort of building your foundation, and you're building your foundation on your passion, building your foundation on your passion this year. All right. So the solar plexus is the next chakra. That's the yellow one. That element associated with that is fire, and you can see the little flames next to it. These are chakras that showing you my creative abilities, actually did a number of years ago. I think it was either 21 or 2022. Hold on, let me see. I did write the date, and I can't actually see what it was. Actually, I don't think I wrote the date. I only put my initials. I can't remember when I did those, but I got a message from Spirit to do them. So when Spirit talks, I generally listen. Life Force, Ruby, solar plexus. Solar plexus. I actually have a ruby somewhere here. Oh, okay. I have a piece of ruby here. Oh no, that's not ruby. Okay, sorry. I thought I had my ruby here. Strange. Strange. I can't find my ruby. Anyway, I do have a piece of a ruby. I can't find it. I wasn't meant to. I wasn't supposed to be pulling the things out anyway. Hold on one second. Because the table's right behind me and I have a rolly chair, it's getting caught on the table. Okay, let's continue. So Ruby Life Force is an earth element stone, and it's actually I'm born in July. It's July's birthstone. So if you're a Leo, July Leo, if you're a July Leo, then Ruby is your birthstone. If you're in August, then Ruby is your birth, and then Peridot is your birthstone. This year is a year about you. I know. I don't think we need to. I'm a Leo ascendant, so I can utilize this reading as well. Uh, we like that, right? We like being the topic of conversation. As long as we have something useful to share, it's a good thing to be the topic of conversation. Okay. Um, so life force energy. This is your chakra associated with fire and energy, and how you and it's where we break down food, where we actually like physically break it down in the stomach, and then all the juices from the spleen and the gallbladder and the liver and the pancreas, all of that, and it mixes together and then goes into the intestine, which is the second chakra, and that's where it gets absorbed, right? So and then released in the root chakra. So we're dealing with the breaking down, or the preparing for extraction in a way, in this chakra. It is your personal autonomy and your personal will, and it's going to how you feel matters a lot this year. So if you want to sort of move forward on something, you have to make sure you're taking care of your physical body with this energy. Okay. You just want to make sure that you're okay, and that you get all your checkups, whatever that means, and that you're eating right and you're getting enough rest and you're doing everything you can do to keep, a relatively healthy life. There's always stress. There's always like chocolate mousse that sometimes miraculously drops in your lap. What are you going to do? Give it to somebody else? You know what I mean? Okay. So that's a little bit of a joke. Okay, so so life force, Ruby in the solar plexus. Now we're into the heart, right? We're into the chakra associated with the sun. Leo is the sun ruled sign. Leos generally have a lot of heart. Um, they can be very generous. They can also be petty, dictatorial, and all that stuff. Leo can, in negative sense of Leo, my way or the highway kind of thing. But a happy Leo, if the Leo's happy, usually the whole house is happy. Um, Unfortunately, if you have to like try to make the Leo happy, you kind of need to be a little the court jester, because Leo's kind of the king, right? Or that archetype. All right. Heart. What do we got? Courage. Courage. So this is about being willing to step out and show your true self, your heart, to express the love that you feel, um, to not be afraid, to love, to not be afraid to show your love, to not be afraid to step out and make friends and take the risk again, because a lot of us over the COVID years and just the amount of vitriol and difficulty out there in the world, a lot of people are sort of at doing their best to hide away. And I think that you might be one of those people. 2025 is a time to come out and to boldly go, so to speak, boldly go. But it has to come from the heart. It is also an earth element. So this is also a lot of earth with this Leo. Again, I'm going to say you have to make sure your physical body is aligned, and your heart, that's the core place, right? That's where it starts and where it ends, right? So yeah, so be aware of that, but don't be afraid. There's nothing really to be afraid of when the heart leads the way. The third eye, the throat, I'm sorry, tiger's eye, balance. It's a protective stone. It's actually often used in the solar plexus. It is a fire element. So far we have fire and earth. Fire and earth are considered the shadows of each other. Um, Fire signs have to make sure they take care of their body, and earth signs have to make sure they stay inspired. There needs to be a balance between those two, otherwise you can have problems. Um, but so what I'm seeing here, the throat is, well, first of all, the throat on the tree of life, the throat chakra is where Gebura, the red Sephiroth, and the blue Sephiroth, Hesed, and then the path in between, which is the path of strength. Actually, that's the path we were on in 2024. That area is the thyroid, and it's the balance of the thyroid, of the catabolism and anabolism, the building and the breaking down cycle, right? And so what I would say is that you want to make sure, maybe check your thyroid if you're getting cold or something. Now, this is not a medical thing, so and go to your doctor and get your things. But if you're showing any kind of signs of thyroid, it might be a good idea to get a test. Of course, your doctor will probably tell you that anyway, if you tell them if you're having those symptoms, right? So, or she'll tell you, I should say. Anyway, so you want to be balanced in the way you speak. You can't be accusatory. You have to be willing to listen to both sides, because the throat isn't just about speaking, but it's about listening. That's all like connected here, right? Pay attention to any sort of ringing in your ears. I know I've had a lot of ringing in this ear recently, and I don't usually generally get that, but there's been a lot of this sort of like vibrational stuff happening over here. So, all right. Next chakra is the third eye. Your third eye is your ability to see patterns. It's your psychic chakra. It's your vision. You can visualize in this chakra. On the tree of life, it's made up of Bina, the black Sephiroth, this line, this green line or path here, which is the path of the Empress, and then the silver Sephiroth or gray Sephiroth there, Hokmah. Hokmah is divine father, Bina is divine mother, and then the path in between is the Empress, the Venus path, the path of Venus. So that's where we're looking at now. That's the chakra, pattern recognition, vision, psychism, intuition. Azurite, insight. This is an air vibration stone, and it's also exactly, if I had a piece of azurite, it's exactly where I would put it, right there. Insight, finding your answers within, following your passion at heart, right? Being courageous, speaking with balance, and seeing, utilize that third eye. Your third eye is sparking up. Sometimes you're at a time when you need other people's advice, or you need an opinion in order to make a decision. You need an outside, somebody to say, that's a good idea. And they pat you on the back and you're like, good. I knew it was a good idea, but I needed that reassurance. This year is about that reassurance coming from you. From you. If you don't know what to do, if you have to between two choices, you have to allow your heart to choose. After you see what you need to see about it, then be courageous for your heart to choose that. Okay. All right. So insight, Azure, very, very powerful. Big vision this year. And of course, you're a visionary anyway, and you're very psychic anyway, but this is an important year for that. And then the crown, hematite, manifested light. Now, hematite is a very heavy stone. It's iron. In fact, it's black. It's like a silvery black, but if you took it and like rubbed a piece of hematite like on the sidewalk, it would come out red. So it's hidden, like the life force is hidden. But it is an energy of manifesting light onto the planet. And it's your crown, right? So if you look at this, right, isn't that interesting? Now, I wouldn't suggest you put a piece of hematite on your head because it is so heavy and it may not be comfortable after a while. But this is about manifesting your light. Manifest, this is the top, this is the bottom. The light coming in and you following your passion. And this is the middle. This is the heart, right? So these are pretty intense and beautiful cards for you. I love these for you, Leo. You are a shining star and you get to really shine this year. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Actually, some of these you may already have. Certainly the peridot or the ruby. One of your Leos have that, right? Hematite is very common. Azurite, tiger's eye is common. Bloodstone. I do have a piece of bloodstone. I'll show it to you. I have is that it? Yeah, I have a bloodstone, orb, I guess. What would you call it? It's a circle, a square, circle. It's a great stone. It's prosperity stone too. It's prosperity stone and a protection stone. So your heart protects you. The love protects you. It's an exciting time to be alive, guys. So enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Take care, everyone. Have a great year. And I know I'll see you again soon. Take care. Namaste.